Hello everyone and welcome back to Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. And today I guess we have to investigate. Took our time examining Chiro's corpse. She poked and prodded, going over every inch of the lifeless body. A very strange woman, be able to touch dead body with an absolute nerve trouble. She seemed to be concentrating pretty hard, like she could even hear us. She uses this locker room all the time. Now it's become the sight of Chihiro's death. But why was she killed in the locker room? Actually, I think it should. If you think about it, she could have been killed somewhere else than carried here. But it's very light, that's true. It wouldn't be hard for someone to carry her, but still. I still think she came here on her own by choice. What makes you say that? She's been talking a lot lately about how she wanted to get stronger. So you're saying she came here to exercise. Or going to the Makuma file? Apparently she was killed around 2 in the morning. Would she really have been exercising that late?
Perhaps.
You know, myself, I usually in the locker room during the day. So she was probably avoiding it then. Avoiding it? Although we'd invited her joining us more than once, she never showed up. So I can only assume she was trying to avoid us. And instead, she came to the exercise in the middle of the night.
However.
Perhaps. But it's difficult for me to imagine she would come alone. Did want to start exercising, but she specifically mentioned she couldn't do it by herself. She did support from others. So you're saying she could have come here in the middle of the night to train in secrets? But that she would also have come with someone else? It's a possibility, I think. The girl's account. That complex about being weak. You heard Chiro talk about it, right? All I need is to get stronger. Yeah, I do remember. Yeah, I do remember she said something like that. What I know. You did. So I guess explain the trip down here. But did she really need to get stronger that badly? I already mentioned it, but she was a girl after all. Most girls aren't strong at all. Oh, well, all that strong, whatever. But all of them are strong. Men and women can both be strong. I know, man, I haven't really thought about that stuff. But she was complex. I can't help wondering what it might be. There's a dumbbell on the floor and there's blood stain. There's a blood stain in the dumbbell. Magma feels so there's a blow on the head with a blonde object. Is what killed her. Does that mean this dumbbell was the murder weapon?
That's right.
I don't imagine it could have been, I believe it's about time for us to move on. Oh, already? The clue won't magically appear by standing around here. We need to check every aspect of this case. That's true, but... Sorry, that's very He's so pushy, I got gotten the wrong person all this time. Great. This is our next location. This place related to our investigation. By yourself. Nah. And if I remember right, this code reader is meant to work on a book, right?
What?
You have an issue with it. If so, you should take it at what we're doing to Kumar. Said that, then quickly claps his hands together.
Did you call for me?
Did you call for me? Has he been domesticated?
That's right.
It seemed that Makoto has a question for
You need something?
Sure, what's up?
Well, it's about the scar
Yeah.
there.
Yes, the Carter have been designed to interface with each of your handbooks. You can only enter the locker room corresponding to the gender listed in your individual handbook.
Is it impossible for the people in the row to go through all the doors unlocked, correct?
Unbelievable.
If there's some sort of a terrorist on the prowl, a sitting mounted Gatling gun would initiate a Swiss cheese slaughter.
This regulation prohibit anyone from lending someone else their handbook scar.
Of course.
Correct.
So then, that means only girls can go in the locker rooms. The only boys can go in the boys' locker room. Unless they steal it. In other words, Shiro's body found in the girls' locker room would mean, hey Makoto, can I see right through you? See right through me? Allow me to tell you what you're thinking. Since Shiro was from the locker room, the killer unable to
So
get in
in
there.
other words,
As such, the killer must be one of girls. Did I get it right?
such
The
ignorance.
law is simple.
But am I wrong?
You pay close attention to the regulations. Yes has been in front of you the entire time. Loaning your handbook in the city is strictly prohibited. Only the act of lending a handbook is prohibited. Borrowing someone else's is perfectly fine.
I would expect nothing else from the prodigal son of noble Togami family. So you managed to sniff out a loophole in the regulation.
Or,
Stealing.
knowing you, I would get that you created it on purpose, didn't you? A little more excitement to things.
Yeah, you're treating me like a popular appetizer instead of the main course that I am. Now then, since the dead can't actually tell, they're not people anymore. They're things.
Yep.
Get it good.
Wait, hold on. You're saying there's a loophole? But in order to borrow something from someone, then that means someone would have loaned it. So,
Why you?
Hello, Sleepy. Just listening to you makes me want to pass out. Be more like Byakuya and get your things together.
Unbelievable.
Or else I'll charge you with criminal negligence.
no more questions. Figure out the rest.
No more questions. We got the rest on your damn own self.
That's fine.
Well, I know you're unfortunately lacking the mental faculty, so I'll fill you up myself. Let's head to the main hall.
The main hall?
That helps you understand what's going on.
Okay. We came to the main hall. So what are they looking for here? Does that mean I have to figure out by myself? Well, it's not that. Maybe that? Little mailbox here. Could there be something aside? Huh? It's a handbook. Oh, wait, there's 3 of them, but what are they doing here?
You finally found them.
Huh? Did you know these were here, Byakuya?
I happened to find them by chance myself the other day. It seemed there was a system in place where the handbook of the student get delivered to this mailbox.
Well then, these handbooks belong to Junko, Leong, and Sayaka.
You can go ahead and confirm it to yourself.
I immediately turned on the handbook, and when I did... You're right, this is Sayaka's handbook.
Now you understand. This is the key of the loophole I revealed earlier.
Yeah, I feel like I'm starting to get it.
You should pay close attention to the regulations and read them for the entire time.
And yeah, loaning is boring, but boring. So the culprit could have borrowed one of the dead people's.
What?
That's
Very
wrong.
strange.
So a girl could use
Leon and a guy could use one of the girls.
That's strange. One of the handbooks.
Won't turn on. Is it broken? Whose is it? The other handbook showed Junko's name when I started it up, and then the one won't Oh, it must be Leon's,
I
right?
see.
It would make sense, yes. After all, it did come a bite that doesn't have baseballs. Yeah! He did get pummeled. That cruel punishment with lashing Leon's death. Execution of the mastermind conducted a cruel hell and heartless death. Alright. It wouldn't be surprising for the handbook to break during that kind of assault.
Damn it!
Again?
Hey, hey! Hey, 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 hey! No! Hey!
What?
The handbook is essential to student life here. Crucial, integral, instrumental, a super big deal! There's no way it would break that easily.
But it did.
That's impossible! If I say it wouldn't break, it wouldn't freaking break! It can withstand up to tons of pressure, and it's waterproof, up to hundreds meter, okay? I don't care how many baseball you hit it with. It wouldn't do shit. Oh, but, my American handbook doesn't have one single weak point.
It does.
I can't hear you!
That's easily got. I don't want you to go breaking in more handbooks.
What?
And Leon must have broken it somehow without realizing what its weakness was, right?
I'm just saying. You know what I think? I think his handbook isn't actually broken. But you might ask, well, could that be?
The person with the has Leon's handbook, which would make this theirs, right? I'm gonna say it's not broken, but it's an undeniable fact that it's not turning on.
That's fine.
But I don't see any connection to the gate, so it doesn't. No. Think so? Either way, something is what still bothers me. Okay, then this should be enough to get things rolling. Let's begin investigation in earnest and track down the true culprit. Yeah, we need to find out who killed Shiro. Yeah, exactly. Not quite. What? What do you want? I mean by that, you have to be exact, not quite. Certainly I want to reveal Shiro's killer, but more precisely, I want to discover the true identity of Genocide Jack. And you really think? I do really believe Genocide Jack is one that killed Shiro.
Don't make me repeat myself.
Absolutely. I have no doubt that Genocide Jack is the true culprit of this case. Miss Fiend is Genocide Jack, right? There's nobody else it could be. Miss Fiend who kills again and again, using a bizarre brutal method. Like a girl is attacking suddenly, then slipping away before the police can catch up to them. And what nickname did the internet get to this Mr. Circle? Genocide Jack. He said he's killed thousands of people, but that's good. Yeah, urban legend. Still, could one use us really a demented psychotic killer like that? You're not wrong to wonder. But worries mean little right now. I have something that will prove it. Like I should tell her it's clear.
Don't make me
Basis. Is there really proof? There's something I'd like to take you this. Will provide evidence you need.
It's all clear now.
Evidence that Genocide Jack is the one that killed Shiro. Evidence that something really like that exists. Hey, you two! Big trouble, need your
I
help.
don't have time to play
We're
with you.
busy, leave us alone.
I mean,
But it's an emergency, come on please, gotta help me. Oh, what's going on?
please.
This is a serious emergency, please. You gotta help me. Calm down, okay?
I mean,
Okay, but it's an emergency. An emergency? What happened?
well,
Something's wrong with Toko. She's acting super strange. I mean, she was acting. Hey, that's mean, but true, I guess. What should we do, Byakuya?
Very strange.
Suko, I must admit, I'm intrigued. I suppose we can take a second to see what's going on with her. Sure.
Don't make me repeat myself.
Okay. I didn't expect that. At first for sure you'd just say no. Yeah, that's weird. Okay, come on, hurry. Wait for us,
Let's
Ina.
go.
Looks like she headed to the dorm room to Toko's room, most likely.
You're right. Is Toko inside? Some kind of emergency. Guys are so slow, I think they're just too fast.
There was this emergency.
Oh, how did that happen? Go to the locker room? We left Toko in her room so she could lay down. After a while, we got back to check on her, you know? How she was doing, but when we did, it was weird. She refused to come out. She kept saying, oh, this weird stuff. Weird stuff.
That's fine.
We should try talking to her ourselves.
Yeah, good idea.
Might as well give it a shot.
The door swung open, slowly and slightly. Holy! Another nicotine flown out, and the door forcing a gap out.
What? Oh, nothing. It's just that Hina was really worried about you holding yourself up in your room.
Leave me alone.
Yeah, sure thing. But could you open up just for a second?
Won't allow it.
Huh?
Won't let Genocide Jack have control.
What was that?
I mean, it's kind of obvious now, isn't it?
Been like that this whole time when I went a while ago. I'll drive at the killer to drive out the murder speed. Doesn't make sense, right? If you have a brain, yes, it kinda does now. Well, not that she said that.
I was afraid to leave her alone, so I tried to burst down her door.
But it feels like something was holding up from the other side. I can even budge it. It was scary. Even though even our own door. Does she think the same as Byakuya? She think that Genocide Jack really killed Shiro? Is that why Toko's so scared?
But
Whatever it is, I'm really worried about her. Is there anyone who might be able to persuade her? Oi, do your thing. Maybe Akira, you think you could ask her? Come out in the room, I mean.
That's fine.
Sure, whatever. Well, can you talk to her? Well, I guess you can be nice when you want to.
I stood in front of her door, not making a sound, and pressed the doorbell. After a few moments,
what do you want?
Leave me alone. Oh, this is so annoying. Byakuya!
Byakuya.
It's... I'm so sorry. I could keep a promise. But don't worry. Never again. I won't let Genocide have control of her again. I think I know now what's going on. I won't say it, because I don't want to spoil it. And with that, the door slammed shut. And Byakuya couldn't pull it off. There's nothing else we can do. Let's go back to the investigation. Hold on! Hey, Byakuya. What's Toko talking about just now? Something about a promise?
oh, I have no idea. Another one of a delusion, I'm sure.
Sure.
Stop talking.
If I say I don't know, it means I don't know. Just let Hina take care of her. Oh, yeah, okay. I'll stay here and keep an eye on her.
Let's go.
Well then, let's go. Without waiting for a reply, Byakuya sped away.
The Byakuya. I had to catch up. I tried to talk him several times as we walked, but he didn't even look back, let alone say anything. He just kept on walking towards his destination. Finally, his feet brought him to a stop in front of a certain room. The library. Come on, let's go in. Is the evidence that proves that genocide Jack really is in the library?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Maybe say it again. Is it in there? I remember well, on the other side of this door is the archive, right? Could be open, go inside. Oh, here?
Let's go.
Oh, makes sense once you're inside. Wow, so many books and files. So much dust, too.
So, in other words,
I wouldn't say there is much value in this place to enter dust. The shelf is stuffed with tight files. Without thinking, I picked one at random. Oh, you're a surprise, indeed. Select that file.
that's right.
As a proponent put the shell at destination. The original is kept in the National Library. I'll be declassified for another 30 years. Are you sure you want to look at it now? There's no telling whose classmate might wind out for picking at it. For a second sound, I returned the file to its shelf. There's so many files sunk to the shelf. What's in these things?
That's enough.
Those documents are dangerous. Dangerous? All the detailed people control the world from the scenes, agents to permanent. You mean like members of the diet or something? No, I mean the ones real power. The secret council control everything from the shadows. The Illuminati. If you're really to disappear for it, take a look. There's some very interesting people in there. You're joking, right? Am I? I'll just let it go for now. No. Yeah. There's a ton of files, thick files stuffed into this bookshelf. If they can look into any of these, let them give you a little warning. Those things are filled with graphic, disturbing photos from all kind of crime scenes. The kind of and a normal person would ever want to look. Be for. Huh? What do you mean? Well, those files are an investigation report related to different cold cases. Those are internal documents for police size only. Not the kind of thing you'd expect to leak. Oh. No. Huh? It's a desk lamp. It's the one you use. Oh yeah, the same one Byakuya was using.
What?
You have a problem with that lamp? It was here before, then I moved it over there. The dog over there, so I thought I'd put it to use. It has a coin. The wooden box is empty. Although, judging by the smudge, it looks like there's something inside. Whatever it was. There was an extension cord plugged in there. But we used to a while, it was in the library. The extra cord, huh? And she was in there since this library is because the room is right. Yeah.
Interesting.
Some classified from my document, police record, there's no person would ever see. Isn't it magnificent? This can't be real, right?
Such ignorance.
That's your guy's problem. Anything that doesn't fit you, your perfect reality, blah blah blah. Well, it's not that. It's just that it's not like I totally refuse to believe it. But I mean, there's just so much How could anyone have put all this together?
I suppose it goes to show how much so speak it truly wields. Or perhaps the Messiah may have wanted to provide us with enough entertainment to keep us from getting bored.
No use. I can't keep it all this. It's just too unreal.
What's wrong? I still can't believe it.
But you, how can you truly believe so easily things that are usually impossible?
What do you mean, usual?
Usual, normal, ordinary, simple.
Those things don't exist anywhere in the real world.
You don't understand what they actually represent. You don't understand the nature of anything. You don't pull your punches, do you?
Besides, what you consider usual is based on your common sense, right? But what makes you think of your own common sense applies to me at all?
The documents that appeared genuine.
I read them
Multiple times, so there's no doubt. Hold on a second. You're saying you read them all? These documents? More than once? But all this like we supposed top secret confidential stuff, right? Why?
My family has a reading room just like this.
At our home, is bigger of course, and not as dusty. Huh?
Members of the Togami family have access to violated
government-related documents. They include foreign powers as well as domestic. How is that even possible?
So, in other words,
But they told you, it's a secret council that controls the world from the shadows. My family is a member of that council, and I have within me the bloodline that will allow me to one day bend the world to my will. But to become such a ruler, I must know all levels this world backwards and forwards, so that I have time like this to review whatever the documents and material that interests me. Which is why I can proclaim without a doubt that the real gotta here is the real thing. This is beyond believing, or not believing. Byakuya is actually starting to scare me more than the actual mastermind. And what always interests me the most, the cold case police investigating reports. And to this reports has always been a hobby of mine, ever since I was little. It's excellent mental exercise. I've solved more than a few of those cases just by reviewing those reports. But all those reports, one of my recent favorites is the genocide case. All you talk back grabbed a specific file from the shelf. It's a complete case file. Mystical reports on the genocide Jack case been compiled all in here. Because there are so many, allow me to quickly summarize the main point. To begin, there are two noble characters in every genocide Jack murder. The first characteristic is that every crime scene in the world bloodless is written in a victim's own blood, okay? And the second is that the victim are murdered, their body are suspended in a certain way. The stain is thus lost is written in blood and the victim's body is suspended. That's the exact same as what happened to Shiro. Save your surprises to the best part to come. For second verses, why the victims are suspended. The only one who knew that particular fact were members of the police and high-ups. Fucking out, nobody in the media ever found out, huh? In other words, no one knew, no one online, nobody knew about that aspect of each crime. Only the official killer himself and the killer himself knew about the act of mounting the victim. Now, if you recall Shiro's corpse, my buddy almost literally mounted this victim. How could the killer have known about the suspended victim?
That's right.
That's a great question. But in fact, the question is simple.
So, in other words,
The culprit isn't a copycat killer. The real Genocide Jack. Are you sure about that? Because this to me just seemed like a copycat killer.
in other words,
Sure, call it evidence. That's right, there's the evidence that Genocide Jack has himself among the rest of us. Sure. Then Genocide Jack really is. Been a brutal Finnish guy. Well, he is walking around.
interesting.
I kinda doubt it. I don't know why. Something in me doesn't think it's the person I'm thinking of. That he's trying to convey who it is to us. I believe that someone else could have easily, mounted Shiro in that way. In the courts. Things are really starting to get interesting, aren't they? I never imagined a killer with such reputation would ever become part of our little game. Now, don't you think it would be good for us to take a look at what we've already seen? One just managed to find a clue or two.
Such ignorance.
If you don't get down on your knees and beg, I might join myself. Heck yeah, that's a question. That's all. You let me see it?
That's fine.
Well, you didn't beg, but I guess it's okay. This time. And you won't see me beg anytime, 'cause you are B. Feel free to look at it in there, but you can't take it with you. Byakuya handed me the file, then I flipped through it. He stands with his finger. Suddenly my heart stopped. I reached the page where the photo of the crime scene and each crime I had collected. Jeez, Louise. Wait, but all of them were suspended in a very specific way. Sorry. And Genocide Jack within all of several pages. Ken Arada 32, Tetsuyo Honda 17, Shoji Ganku 23, Kano Aize 14, Takeshi Yoshida 30. I can't say all these names, sorry. I'm bad at names. There was no end to it. But one thing became perfectly clear. I read. All the killers countless victims were killed and suspended in exactly the same way. With scissors! The blue scene of every murder, the words bloodless, wasn't left in the victim's own blood. Okay, look at the next page, you'll find another interesting exhibit. The next page? Following was all the crime scene took place either on weekdays, night, or during holidays. Either day or night. Most of the common time the killing took place was on holiday in the afternoon. Based on these facts, I could be suggested that the suspect may be a student. Evidence suggests that the suspect lingered at the scene, but when they did leave, they were in a panic because the eyewitness has never come forward. It's unlikely there was any external reason for this. This could behavior suggests that the suspect may potentially suffer from dissociative identity disorder.
So, in other words,
Greenland is the culprit of a split personality. Split personality? That kind of teasing on TV and in games. So I'm part of another totally unbelievable story. But this one way more unbelievable than anything else I've got until now. Or maybe it really isn't. I don't know. My mind gone numb. Just like Jack Case 5 been added to the True Bullet section.
Let's go.
Alright, we should get going soon. Huh? Where are we going? Anywhere but here. We've finished our business here, haven't we? Wait, Byakuya! As usual, Byakuya turned left without another word and hurried out of the library to catch up, and I have no voice. Well, this is where we part ways. Some things that I need to take care of before next class trial. Huh? Or something like that?
I don't have time to play with
Come
you.
on, enough annoying Miss Korean shit. Do you really think we'd be together the whole time? Just the policy first off and do something useful. Move that frustration forward on your own.
Goodbye.
Well, goodbye. Just like that, he was gone. As quickly asked me to join him. It cut me off. Man, I felt like it was just some plaything to dust around. At the same time, I had covered some really important clues thanks to him. Hey, Jack, he's the one that killed Shiro. I doubt it. That mirror's fiend is one of us, but who is it? Have to find out, no matter what it takes. I knew somewhere after and one more time. I go back to the crime scene with the girls' locker room. I should check the boys' locker room too. The others might have come up with some information. Might go useful while I'm at it. I need to find out everything I can. But first, I need to take a break. To find out where is everyone. Plus is there, he knows there. I'll go here, and then I'll save. And and I'll see y'all next time for a little break. Until next time.